Hey, what's up, guys? Wilson here. Hope you're all doing well. Today, I want to share the progress we've been making so far in this game I'm working on. It's a personal project, nothing big. I'm not trying to make anything epic right for now. But I want to make a game. I want to learn the full process. I've been working in the game industry for like about 10 years, but I think there was time for me to go into the side project and trying to get something from the ground up and be able to touch on everything and tell the story I want to tell. And it's been a very rewarding project. So far, I've been working as a solo developer, but I have a team, some friends. They will be helping with story, arts, level design, and they're also very excited. But for now, the focus is on the gameplay, and that's what I've been doing so far. I want to make sure the logic is working, the gameplay feels good, it's a fun game. So then from there, when it works, we can expand in something bigger that actually looks like a game. So what I have to show, it's the Matrix Gym, which is a very basic, everything gray, nothing special. I have a few NPCs, the player navigating around. There's like some combat system, but you will look and you'll say like, yeah, it's very basic, but that's the idea. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. Like I'm trying to make a game that feels like a game, that is fun, that's playable, and I'm not trying to push any boundaries right now. I'm trying to make sure the core gameplay is working and it's functional. Once the performance, the gameplay are working, things that are supposed to be a game, we will start to add the other things, levels and pretty things and some texture and even the character. Because right now I'm not even showing the character. I'm going to use the Unreal Mannequin because I don't want to spoil the story. I don't want to spoil this game. So let's jump into Unreal and I can show you live what I have so far. This is my Matrix Gym. And as you can see, if you just look around, we have like some NPCs patrolling right there. We have like some other NPCs that I'm using as a reference for hit reaction, target lock, and we also have the traversal gem, which is right here. And if I have my character walking around, I can test features like climbing fences, if that's what I want, or going up the ramps and testing if the ramp is working with the IK feet and the character feels like a proper attached to the ground, and with the angle that I have for ramps that eventually will become, I don't know, like concrete or grass or like mud, but the foundations are here. That's what I have. That's what we need. And then if I keep like moving around, I have like some of metrics boxes that like will tell the level designers what kind of box and metrics that they can work with so the player can, climb and interact with. And you can see here, it's like the players jumping, and like I have like some different animations that I'm using from the GASP system, which is like from a game animation sample from Unreal, and I can test all the traversals with different metrics, and whatever's not here, it's not working and won't be in a game, at least like not so far. So I have like some stairs there to test collision. I have like another one here. So let's say like the player wants to go to, I don't know, a building and going like higher and higher. The contacts are working, everything works fine. So that's what I have. And then if you go for metrics and locomotion, so if you go right here and visit our NPCs, we can test features like, well, let me equip the weapon, and we have some target lock, and then with different scales of enemy and different heights. So you see the target lock has a look at, so the player turns the head as I switch cameras, and it works with like different heights of characters. And also we have, of course, combat. I have directional hit attack from front, side, back, and side again. And of course, a little ragdoll system playing when the enemy dies. So that's what I got so far. It's a pretty basic game, but from there again we can replicate, we can make things nicer. And then of course let's go to like a more like a combat situation where we have the player walking around, and then when you have the target system it turns towards the enemy. And of course I have the famous bro. But in this game we have a double click, so that is a high risk high reward type of combat. You can dodge and still be near the enemy, but if you roll, you far from the danger, but you won't be able to catch the enemy anymore. So another cool thing that you see here, the players being hit, there is some damage you can see in the health bar. I still don't have a death animation for the player, so when it goes to 0 the player won't die. But as you can see, there's like a little like a Niagara effect, so when the attacks hits the player you see like some particles in there, and of course if I attack the enemy they all go into death. They also have the particles in there, which is fun. And then if you go to the big guy right there, we can do a little combat. There you go. Yeah, this is the core gameplay that I've been focused on the past like few months, and it's been fun. It's been great. I hope you enjoy what you see, and I'm open for feedback. If you would see anything, I know there's like so many bugs. I saw one a few seconds back, but if there is like anything you guys see, just let me know. Anything that you guys would like to see in this game, let me know. Yeah. Appreciate your time, and have a good one, guys. Bye.